Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of my journey of creating my version of COD Zombies in Minecraft. If you missed the first episode, go ahead and check that one out, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. I wanted to go into detail about this big boy here, the meat grinder, and that is because I want to do something a little bit more unique with the meat grinder. I mean, if you've played COD, you probably know, or COD Zombies, you probably know that there's a minigun drop that you can get occasionally from killing zombies. So I'm going to do something very similar, if not identical, but I'm going to also revamp this minigun. If you can see, I mean, it's a large gun. It's a very large gun. Just to get it into that initial firing pose, though, I wanted to document and share that with you guys because I think it's a really cool improvement to the minigun or the meat grinder, whatever you want to call it. I called it a meat grinder. But yeah, let me show you the differences that I've done there and to show you the drop mechanics and whatnot. Alright, guys. As you can see, it's got a nice little drop. I mean, it doesn't look like the COD Zombies version. Again, guys, just a reminder, this isn't a one-to-one remake. This is my vision and my interpretation of COD Zombies thrown into Minecraft. So everything's not going to be completely identical, but it's going to be my version, you know what I mean? But regardless, I think this looks pretty cool. It's got a different model, as you can see. It's only a little bit different than the armament version. And just let me go ahead and pick it up and show you what that looks like. It's a pretty cool effect, and that's actually my voice. Here, let me go ahead and do that again. It gets like a little, it will obviously be a timed power-up. So when I pick it up, it's actually saying meat grinder, believe it or not, and I'll actually talk about how I actually created my voice like that a little bit later as I'm going over the other power-ups that I've added. But of course, as you might expect, it's just a minigun. Just you have it for a minute, or is it a minute? It's either a minute or 30 seconds. I think 30 seconds. But as it's going closer to the 10-second mark, it will start to blink, as you can see, and that's just like telling you, hey, it's about to run out, and you're done. So that whole entire duration of that being active, you never run out of ammo. So it's just like COD. You could literally just be spamming around, killing everything in your path. And of course you can still run with it, but of course if you try to like switch your guns, just like in COD, it will just immediately disappear. Yeah, guys, that's just one power up down. Let me go over the rest. Alright, guys, let's get into the rest of these bad boys. I made them just spawn randomly in this spawn egg, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I try to get all of them out because I'm lazy and didn't want to make like individual spawn things for them. Oh my god, okay, so there's an insta kill ×2, a nuke, max ammo, and of course the meat grinder. And I'm pretty satisfied with how they turned out. You know, COD keeps them all, you know, like the all gold with a green glow, which is what I went for the max ammo to keep it pretty similar. But I decided to color coordinate the rest. So the nuke is orange is gold, and the double points is gold and white. I mean, the instant kill purple looks pretty cool. And let me just go ahead and pick these up one by one so you can hear what they sound like. Again, these are my voices, so sign me up to be a voice actor. No, I'm just kidding. They're pretty bad in my opinion, but you know what? I like them. And then you got the kaboom, you know, the classic kaboom from COD. Pretty cool, guys. I mean, I think they're pretty cool. Maybe you guys will think otherwise. But you know, It's unique. It doesn't look like COD to me. I mean, maybe this one kind of does. It looks like a Minecraft version to the zombie drops. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with them. Hopefully you guys are too. But yeah, how I made these voices is actually on a free website. So I just recorded my voice, and I'll just play my voice right here so you can hear how bad my voice acting is and how much of a help this website was in making it.
Meat grinder. Insta-kill. Insta-kill. Double points. Double points.
Kaboom. As you guys can see, that is just a huge improvement compared to just my regular plain voice. I don't know. I think they're pretty cool, guys. Let me know what you think. Maybe, I don't know about some of them. I may improve some of them later on. But for now, it's a really good starting point, and I'm happy with the sound effects and everything. And it's not just a direct one-to-one like using COD sounds. I don't want to do that. Everything will be completely custom that you're seeing. But yeah, guys, let's get into the barricades though. I've loaded up COD here because I couldn't exactly remember how these barricades functioned. And looking at it, doesn't look too hard to do, but let's see if I can do any better. As you can see, it's a direct one-to-one copy and perfect in every single way. No, I'm just kidding, guys. This is just a rough draft. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, it's all about baby steps. You do one little thing, make sure it works, and test it. At least that's how I do things. I do one little thing, test it, and I just keep progressing. That's how I do things. But yeah, as you can see, I'm building with what I call a hammer, and I'll go into detail more about this in a second. Alright, as you can see, this is a massive improvement to what I just showed you guys. It's looking pretty snazzy in my opinion. So I'm also going to add a bunch of custom blocks because I plan on using walls as like my main building block because I personally hate how thick the regular blocks are. Yes, they're thick boys. They look more like pillars to me, and this is what the thickness of a wall should be. But yeah, anyways, this is what it's going to look like. So basically, there is going to be a barrier here, and this will actually be a part of the barrier too. So I plan on having, you know, like sandbags or whatever, just to give me the custom or the freedom to be able to modify it and edit in any way I want rather than just being custom blocks like these. But of course, I'm going to have several of these. And they're just there to make the windows look better than square, and of course keep the player from being able to jump out of the play zone. But of course, excuse me, let me go ahead and show you the zombies and how they interact with this thing. Again, guys, this is all a work in progress. It's all baby steps. But it's a little bit better, as you can see. I just need to make the animations of him actually tearing down this barricade. But I'm pretty happy with the point I'm at right now. And he'll just stop, so eventually he's going to crawl through here. And let me show you what it looks like when you repair it. Pretty cool, pretty similar to, you know, COD. I mean, I tried my best, you know. Well, let me go ahead and just kill that E really quick so I can go ahead and rebuild this willy-nilly. Not too bad looking, am I right? I mean, I feel like I did a decent job with making it look kind of like COD, you know? But of course, like I said, there are going to be multiple versions of this, and the build of the map, I've decided to make more of a, what is it called, like a cathedral and or cemetery, like a church, like a broken down church. So that's why the windows are also shaped like this. I plan on making like a cool looking church and cemetery. I know some of you probably want like a COD map, but you know, guys, I want to do my own thing. I want to give some level design a shot and see what I can do with it. Oh yeah, and the hammer, guys, I forgot to mention. So the hammer, obviously, we're very limited to what we can do in Minecraft. Like, we can't have custom key codes, which I wish we could. So, like, if you press, like, E or F or something to rebuild a barrier, that's what I would want to do, but we can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is have a hammer that you spawn with, and that's how you you rebuild the barriers. And this will also serve as like your knife, because there's also no knife button in this game. Like I can't code in a knife button. So this will also serve as your melee if you run out of ammo and you're just desperate, so you're going to start bashing in some zombies with a hammer. Obviously it's just a stick. This is just a rough draft right now, guys, but I think that's going to do it for this episode. There is so much I went over, and I'm so excited to keep pushing forward, and I'm getting some help from other colleagues, and things are going to be even better because of their help. Just stay tuned for those episodes, guys, coming in the future. And once again, I will try to post weekly to give you guys updates. But yeah, without further ado, guys, I hope you have a good one.